Hello everyone and welcome to the Trade Ideas Live Trading Room recap for Thursday, November the 5th. My name is Barry Anderson, moderator of your trading room. Any questions you may have for me, you can use this email address. The link to the free room, 100% free. You do not have to be a member of Trade Ideas. Do not have to be a member of Trade Ideas to be in our free trading room. Room is open Monday to Friday between 9 a.m. and 3 p.m. Eastern Time. I share my screen. I'm live on the mic. And again, in the email you're getting, you will see a link to my homepage, and my homepage has a lot of information on it. You can sign up for the Trade of the Week. You can sign up for these videos that I do every day, education links, and of course there is a subscription link there for 15% off either the first month only or the entire year of a Trade Idea subscription. Also in the email you're getting, you will see the link for the test drive. The test drive starts on Monday, and it'll run from November 9th, that's Monday, to November 20th, that's the following Friday. And for $8.99, you'll have access to our full premium service for those trading weeks, 2 trading weeks. So again, if you sign up today, what you're doing is you're pre-registering. So you will not have live data until Monday morning at 7 o'clock Eastern Time. Though you will be able to play around with the program probably a couple of hours after the market closes on Friday, so you can get used to it. And what I would also do is if you go to my homepage and go to the education area, you'll see something to press on for the education area, and you'll see the 20 lessons. Okay, and I would really encourage that you take a look at the 20 lessons. It goes over how to create a top list, how to create an alert window, and some of the basic features of Trade Ideas, so that when you come into the test drive, you'll have some idea about what you're seeing. All right, well, yesterday, first of all, what a day. I have to show you a few indices, but I do want to talk a little bit about the VG trade, okay? If you saw my video yesterday, you know that I really encourage you to have these 3 columns. The reentry, if you have the AI, have these 3 columns: the reentry price column, the reentry stop, and the time. Why? Well, look at VG. So it was a very quick alert at 9:35. The alert was at 12:31. The stop was 12:09, and it hit the stop very quickly. Look at that, 9:38. So I mean, within 3 minutes, it got stopped out. As I was saying yesterday, though, if you have these 3 columns, what'll happen is, you see what happened with VG. Notice that there was a re-entry price at 12:20 that you could have taken the trade, and it was like literally within a minute of it getting stopped out. And why 12:20? Again, nothing scientific, but if you take halfway between 12:31 and 12:09, that gets you 12:20. So if a stock gets either stopped out, or even if at any point during the day it hits that stop price and comes back to this re-entry price, you'll get an alert. So look what happened from 12:20 on the re-entry, okay? And what did it get to? We got almost $1. Now it's pulled back now, but I mean that was just a great re-entry, okay, for you. And so that's why I'm suggesting that you use. I want to see actually if the workhouse is, even the workhouse. I mean there it was, got stopped out. 1729, 1699 got stopped out. Re-entry at 1714. It's modest, you know. It's modest. But it did get up to 1783. I mean that's not bad. So there is an argument that can be made that even if you just look at the re-entries and don't look at anything else, you can maybe use the AI to your advantage. Now you may not get very many re-entries on any given day, because remember, the stop price has to be hit at one point and then has to come back to that price. But anyway, just had to point that out. But really what I want to point out is my watch list today. So there were 3 unbelievable, I mean, let's take a look at HOFV, unbelievable percentage gains. So there's HOFV, $4. What did it get to? Got up to 646. ALTM, 1982, still going. You know, I mean, it's been, chopping around a little bit, but 1982 got up to $31. And then this crazy one, HPVO, 1820, and got up to 25. Now the other ones, there were some okay ones. I actually traded this one, DXYN. The alert was at 120. It did get up to 147. But just, in fact, I wonder what XPEV, what it's doing. This is, again, one of the China autos. But just those three there, I mean, unbelievable percentage gains. They're not all going to be like that from my watch list. But, again, if you want to follow my watch list, all you have to do is from the toolbar, click on New. Oops, click on New, and then Channel Bar, and then my watch list. Okay. Remember, everything in here is a layout. So before you do that, you'll have to make sure you save your layout to the cloud. I also want to just touch briefly on, there have been some unbelievable moves in the cannabis plays. Take a look at the cannabis index, MJ. And maybe here's the weekly chart of it, and this is what it's done this week. Now, a lot of it, if you're following U.S. politics, that the Democrats have said that if they get in power, that they would like to decriminalize marijuana. And so that is probably one of the big reasons why, this is the surge. Yesterday when it looked like maybe the Republicans were going to win, the marijuana stocks were falling. But now, it's a different day. And, right now it does look like the Democrats might win. But anyway, this is the reason. The other one was TAN, solar play. I don't know what even TAN. So the same thing. The Democrats are suggesting that, they're all about green energy and solar, etc. So when it looked like the Republicans were going to win, this is what was happening to that ETF for that industry, for that sector. And then, it looked like maybe the Democrats were going to come back. And then look this morning. this is the gap. And look what the solar players are doing. So this is all very political, both MJ and TAN. But just some unbelievable moves in stocks in that sector. We had ACB was the one that I really was talking about, in the room, because you look at it on a daily chart. I kept saying, look at this potential gap fill. It was very, very clean once it got over that it looks like 570. Let's take a look. 571. Very, very clean looking left. If the marijuana stocks are still in play, this could, really start to fill in this area right there. The other one was Cron. Now, Cron was actually an earnings play. I didn't like the daily chart as much. Come on. Cron is actually an earnings play also. But, when I looked at that, it has popped through all this. But remember, ACB did not have all of this to get through. Now it's through, and who knows where all these marijuana stocks are going to go. It really is highly political, so we'll have to wait and see. Anyway, just an incredibly exciting day in the trading room, and especially from my watch list, some huge percentage winners. So I do want to close this down and bring back my capture program so I can get back into the trading room. If you have any questions for me, you can use this email address. And remember, you're not going to get a better deal than $8.99 to try us out. We usually do this about 4 times a year. So one of the big questions we're always asked, do you have free trials? And we don't, but this is as close as you're going to get for $8.99 to try us out for 2 weeks. And of course, you can always come into the trading room, and we're going to have lots and lots of other areas of support for those 2 weeks. All right, so I will close this down. So I will open the room tomorrow at 9 o'clock Eastern. I hope to see you in the trading room tomorrow. Bye-bye.